Good evening. We begin tonight with flashpoints in the Middle East. A fragile ceasefire between Iran and Israel, urged by the United States, is showing signs of strain, while U.S. military forces intersect directly via attacks on Iran and responses in regional U.S. bases. Here's the full story. Ceasefire, then fallout. Days into the conflict, newly brokered ceasefire between Iran and Israel was announced today, June 24th, thanks to U.S. President Donald Trump, who described it as a complete and total truce, but calm was short-lived. Iran and Israel immediately traded accusations of violations. Iran launched missiles at Be'er-Sheva, killing civilians. Israel struck what it said were military targets in Tehran. Trump publicly chastised both nations, saying he was really unhappy with Israel, urging an end to bombardments. U.S. enters the fray. Strikes and retaliation. Just 2 days prior, on June 22nd, the U.S. launched Operation Midnight Hammer, striking 3 Iranian nuclear sites, Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan, with B-2 bombers and Tomahawks. Iran responded 6 hours later by launching missiles at Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, Operation Glad Tidings of Victory. But Qatar claimed all 6 were intercepted, with no casualties, human toll, and regional risks. The human cost has been staggering. Over 970 killed in Iran, roughly 28 in Israel, along with thousands injured. Earlier in the conflict, Iran struck the Soroka hospital in Be'er-Sheva, causing injuries and a chemical leak. There are fears this localized war could ripple out, pulling in proxies like Hezbollah or prompting further U.S. military deployments. International response and next steps. Europe and China have welcomed the ceasefire. China emphasized Iran's sovereign rights, while France urged a return to nuclear diplomacy. Yet Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says no formal ceasefire exists unless Israel stops bombing first. President Trump is headed to the NATO summit, citing this truce as a personal foreign policy win. But tensions remain volatile. Expert analysis, insight, and outlook. Analysts say the situation remains highly unstable. Even with a ceasefire, each side claims violations. Iran still has its nuclear ambitions, and Israel says it has achieved key military gains. Long-term peace hinges on renewed diplomacy, especially around Iran's nuclear program. But today's rhetoric suggests it's still a distant goal. Bottom line, a U.S.-brokered ceasefire is in effect, in name. But fighting continues, diplomatic trust is fragile, and the specter of a broader regional escalation looms. We'll continue to track developments from Washington, Tehran, and Jerusalem.